So things really, I would say, got shaken up spring 2019. Things really sort of took a turn. Um, I was doing all the stuff that I was doing before, working and everything, and training and all that stuff. Season was good. And the thing, with that season was sort of personal because when I had my injury, the doctors told me basically that I would never compete again. They were like, nah, like you're not making a comeback. But like I've been in a lot of those situations before. And honestly, this might sound cocky or arrogant, whatever, but like respectfully, they just do not know me. Like they just do not know me, the situations that I've come from and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, you said I'm not gonna compete again. All right, bet. Say less. Say less, bro. Um, So I was super determined to at least make a comeback. I don't know how well I was gonna do, but I was super determined at least just to make the comeback. Like that's just I feel personally I feel like I do better when I have a sort of like vengeance or people are like saying that you can't do it. Like that has always motivated me way more than like, oh, like yeah, like I believe in you. Like all that stuff is nice and stuff like that. But I take like I take that as a personal thing. And that's what I like, if anybody's watched that Michael Jordan documentary, it was like I took it personal. And that's really a mind hack, honestly, to get where you're trying to go. If you take shit personally like that, just let that fire like fuel you, because that's how you hack your mind to get the motivation, to get that flame, to get that spark and everything. Um, so I was training real hard because I wanted to prove those doctors wrong, like for sure. And I did. And I did because I made a comeback that season and I had um the best season ever. Not because I was doing multiple events and um I had the best season ever in one of my events. So I was really happy about that. But after that, you know, a lot of stuff started falling apart as I got closer to like graduation and all these things. Just relationships, family and personal, were just very challenging at that time on essentially all fronts. Um the thing that was frustrating for me was that I had found something that I had wanted to do that was helping me in a state where I felt like I was drowning. Um, and people who are not there, it's a very feeling of like being alone. Like nobody can really understand that state. Yes, they can say like, "Oh, I've experienced that too," but when you're the one drowning, bro, you're the only one drowning. It's like it's a very frustrating feeling because it's like you can't really do anything, like nobody else can really do anything. You're just feeling like you're just fucked up, like. And so, finding certain things like that, I felt like I had given myself sort of a life raft, like a fucking floaty, out in the middle of the ocean that I saw some flicker of hope or like some flicker of light that I just needed for myself. And it just felt like everything was just getting in the way of trying to get that. And I just couldn't understand why people didn't understand that. I'm like, I don't understand why this is such a problem for you guys. Like I'm just trying to do shit that's making me happy. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. Um, and so things just really just crumbled, honestly. Um, one thing that happened was I almost didn't graduate. I almost didn't graduate because I thought that I didn't need this one class because I thought that I was like already good on my units and shit like that. Come to find out, probably 2 weeks before the graduation date, that I actually did need to pass this class. I did need to pass this class. And I had spoken to my counselor. I was like, yo, I think I just, why didn't no one tell me that I needed to pass this class? Like I needed the units and shit like that. And so I was like, if I don't pass this class, I'm fucked. And it's like literally 2 weeks away from the final. So I emailed the professor. I was like, I need to come talk to you ASAP. So I go meet in his office. And I was just completely transparent. I was like, listen, I am basically fucked. Like I broke it down to him. I was like, I thought that I didn't need this class, and that's why I didn't give a fuck about your class. Like, no disrespect. Um, I just didn't care. I just thought I didn't need it. And but I just found out like literally yesterday that I actually do need this to graduate. And he looked at me, he was like, damn. he was like, he was like, damn. And and so we both kind of just sat there and looked at each other. I was like, bro, like you gotta just toss me a lob. Like I'm a senior, bro. Like I can't afford to, like, I already have these plans sort of in motion. Like I had just gotten to the business school, and which was a whole other thing. But he was like, damn. And he was like, well, this last paper, you just gotta just do really well on this last paper, and we might just be able to give you the minimum grade that you need to pass. He was like, what do you need? I was like, bro, I need a D. I was like, all right, well, you know. And so I worked with him for like 3 days, like nonstop. Like I was just in his office hours, like, okay, should I write this? Like he was just helping me figure out my paper and everything. Submitted it, and dude gave me the lowest minimum grade. I got a D on that paper, but I passed the class. And then that helped me, like, then I graduated. But you know, like those 2 3 weeks were so stressful, bro, because I was dealing with a lot of emotions because the girl that I was with at the time, like I basically knew that I was basically never gonna see her again. And the situation with my parents was just fucked, like all over the place. I was sleeping the week of graduation. Or like those couple of weeks, I was basically sleeping at a friend's place. Um, and then I was dealing with the fact that I was leaving the country. Like I was leaving the country. I was leaving all of my friends in a fucked up state. Like, you know, um, and like there was just this one day where everything just kind of just got fucked up. And I just remember I was in the car. My dad had came to pick me up to take me to my friend's place. And it was just I was just screaming, bro, like, because I couldn't control anything. I couldn't control the situation. Like I couldn't control any of those situations. And I just had just a lot of pain in my heart, like a lot of just, you know, the people that I was gonna miss, the people that I was leaving behind, but also this new dream, like also this, there's just a lot of emotions to deal with. Um and like just like certain situations that happened a couple days, like couple throughout the weeks before that with my family and stuff. So it was just a very difficult moment. And I left the country basically like a couple weeks after graduating with like no money, bro. I literally had a box that I still have now, like um a box and a suitcase. Put everything in one box, one suitcase and a backpack. That's all I took. That's all I had. And a dream, like a dream. I didn't give a fuck, like. So, um, like I said before in the other videos, it was kind of just in this like this position of sacrifice where it didn't matter. Like I'm ready to suffer. I'm ready to just die, bro. Like, um, to get where I'm trying to go. And um and then I got to France, That's where the school was. I got to France. The business school was there. I was staying with some family for a while, but yeah, um yeah, yeah. So I got to France, the business school, um, and then I'll probably go into that like next video, probably. Yeah.